So my cat has a Cancer with an Aries moon, and he needs to be the center of all that is everything. And I think you know it too. Look at him. He was laying on my lap, but like the second I picked up my phone because I was gonna record a video about something else, and he decided he wants to make sure he gets my full attention, so he came to lay right up against my side, started kissing my face, and now he's just chilling out. I can't say he's not lovable. Isn't that right? You love Bug? He's my best friend. I've had him for 9 years. Here's a funny story. So, after what I went through with my last cat, who unfortunately had to be put down real early in life because he was sick, I wanted to give myself some time to process. I figured we do have other cats that'll help me get through it, but my mom's cat was really depressed and he was sleeping and barely eating, so I couldn't wait too long. I didn't know. You know, you worried, you hear about animals that pass from a broken heart, and during the time I went through what I went through with my cat Murphy, my mom's cat was barely getting any sleep, because he was just watching over him all the time, so concerned. That's just the personality he has. So after we had to put Murphy down, it was maybe about a month before I got Riley. I went on Craigslist, like where I found Murphy, and I contacted this lady because I saw his pictures, and as a baby he looked a lot like our cat Rocky, just instead of gray and white he used black and white, obviously. And I was like, oh, how cute, he looks just like Rocky as a baby. So I contacted her, and I'd contacted a couple other people with cats too, and that's the only one that ever got back to me. And she was like, well, do you want his brother, who looked completely different? He had like a mustache pattern. And she said the other cat was more calm, and Riley was a little bit more rambunctious and stuff and energy. And I was like, no, actually, I want a cat that wants to play and stuff. I thought it would be good for me too. Therapeutic and all that. Because like I have depression and like other like issues I suffer with, so animals, like anyone knows, they're very helpful for like emotional support. He actually is my emotional support pet. I have him like registered through this nurse as mine. So like I was saying, so I was like, no, he's the one I want. So I can't remember where I met her exactly. So I live in Massachusetts, and it was I think we met her in Framingham, but they were coming from like Leominster, assuming I'm pronouncing that town right. So we met her there, like at some like halfway point. My stepdad drove us because I don't drive, and she met us outside of Five Guys. I gave her the money for the cat, and then after we took the cat when we were leaving, she went into the Five Guys, and I was like, look at that, we bought you in exchange for her meal. That was funny. And what I thought was even more funny is he ended up being way bigger than we thought. I thought he was going to be the same as our cat Rocky, which I don't know if I have any videos up on my TikTok yet of him, but he's kind of like a long and lanky cat. He's skinny. This one, well, can't focus on him right now. He's like looking at himself, but whatever. He turned out to be a big guy, where he's like part Maine Coon, because I think even the vet verified that when we had him when we had him neutered and all that. So he's like, I can't remember, like 2 feet long and it's like 2 feet 8 inches. I actually measured it one time after he finally stopped growing. And I'm not sure how much he weighs now, but yeah, he's a big guy. And he's got like the most baby-like personality out of all of our cats. It's hilarious. He can't even watch the cats fighting with each other without getting scared. He's afraid of mice. We've had mice get in our house. During when the yard, our lawn was like overgrown, and our landlord, she doesn't do nothing. She like collects the rent, but she doesn't do anything else. We actually had a fight with it's the city or whoever was called to have something done about the grass. So when the grass was like really tall, like the tallest I've ever seen it, we were getting mice inside the house. And when the mice would get out into like the kitchen and stuff, my cat was scared. He was like hiding under the table and running away from it. My brother's little cat is the one that went after the mice. Is pretty funny, but yeah. This is my best friend. I went through a couple different names before I settled on Riley because he didn't answer to anything. And the second I started calling him Riley, he actually responded like pretty much immediately. It was too funny. And I thought that was cute because that was actually my top name choice if I ever had kids, because it's a unisex name. And I think it's cute. And I thought, I've had miscarriages. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm never going to be a mom. So you get to have my favorite name. And he sure is my baby. So that is the origin of my cat.